What's up, guys? Just want to give an update on the goals that I set for myself at the beginning of this year. So first thing I want to talk about is how many times I wanted to make it to jiu-jitsu. I mean, that's why we're training all around for. So my goal I set for myself is making it to BJJ classes 154 times in 2017. So what I do to document everything, I keep this old school I guess little the date book and calendar book. In the month of January, I made it there a total of, I wrote in the top corner here, 19 times. And I wrote down all the times that I went and so forth. Right now, it is the 11th of February, and so far this month, I've made it there 6 times in the 11 days of February so far. So I'm actually pretty proud of this. My body's been holding up, so in a lot of ways that means what I'm doing to prep myself is been working. So, and I've been making it, so I'm well on my way, obviously barring injury and stuff like that, but on making my goal of 154 times this coming year. Alright, so next thing, let's talk about strength. One of the strength goals I set is to close grip bench press 300 pounds by the end of the year. I haven't done a lot of bench pressing the last few years. At least I've been using dumbbells, but I have not used any. I've not used much barbell or anything. So when I reintroduce myself back to it, I think close grip to me makes the most sense for what we do in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. If we're trying to push someone off, if someone mounting us, if we're trying to bridge out of side control, our hands are in pretty close. And a regular bench presser out here like this, I mean, I'm never really pressing someone with my hands this wide. So I'm working on the close grip and trying to get stronger with that. And so my goal of hitting 300 pounds for this year, right now I'm working out with 260. So I'm proud of that. Yeah, I'm getting a few reps, so I think I'm well on my way on getting to 300. And who knows? Maybe sometime I'll see about a regular bench press again, because it's close grip's definitely a different animal, man. It really just hits. Almost knocked my camera off. It really targets the triceps, and my triceps definitely become much stronger. And I've been getting out of horrible, bad situations at BJJ a lot more often since I've been doing close grip now for several months before 2017. So since I've really made this my focus exercise for my pushing, my focus pushing exercise that I do. The other thing is sumo deadlifts. All right, let's talk about this one here. As I mentioned before in previous videos, my lower back, I've had surgery, and it's kind of an odd thing after my surgery that I've had. I feel like my back feels like a kind of a drawbridge that's just partially open. All right, one side's really strong and the other side is also very strong. And it's not a fully open where there's total disconnect between the upper and lower body, but there's just enough where you kind of just have to reach, and kind of dangerous to get to the other side, where you might fall down below and plunge down into the water, or land, I guess, whatever type of drawbridge we're talking about here. So I don't know. It's whenever I'm right now I'm stuck in working out with the mid 300 range. I think it was like 345. I tell you though, even though my back isn't, after working out even the next day, isn't giving me problems, particularly in the area where I hurt myself, the advancements are really slow. And I mean, I just feel I have to be really super cautious when I do this in any type of advance. I mean, I don't even advance so much in weight right now. I just try and advance, maybe get another half rep, another full rep, or things like that, just with the same weight, and see how it goes. It's weird because the upper, if it wasn't for that one that weak point, I mean, the weight would be flying up. So that's really the thing that hold me back. But the good thing is, believe it or not, outside of I'm not in any real pain. It just feels, there's a fragile feeling I have when I do this. But the good news is, guys, my core has been feeling really strong because of doing this, and I really like the advancements I've been making, and so I'm not going to stop. If anything, I'm just going to continue the same way. Say if I came in and make any more advancements, I think I've been really getting a lot of benefit from these sumo deadlifts and really getting my core strong, as well as my grip. I haven't been using wraps. Actually, I'll take that back. Sometime like my last set, I'll use wraps just so I can get a little extra work for my back and legs and so forth, because let's face it, I mean, my legs are much stronger, and yours are too, I'm sure, than your hands. But that's the only time I'll ever use any type of wraps. So, we'll see that going. I'm not feeling good about it. Maybe I'll have to get a different approach. I still want to use the same exercise, but and see what happens with that 400-pound goal. Again, it's just frustrating because this is weight I would have laughed at in the past, but hey, this is the reality that I have right now, so be it. So that's right now, that's the only sticking point. The other goals I have, what else? Oh yeah, as far as this channel goes, guys, I think I said I wanted to make a video once every 3 days, and I've been averaging like 3 videos every 7 days, so I'm well ahead of that. Really trying to get information out there, and hopefully it's beneficial. The one thing I think is really helpful for you guys to really see, you can see, find something to write down with something tangible. I tell you, man, it feels like it's a fucking victory lap every time I come home and get to put a new mark on the day that I attended jiu-jitsu. Really, it feels good and everything. So and there's no illusion or anything like that. It's not like, oh wow, I think I've been working hard, and then when you actually look at the numbers or something, you see it's like, man, I really haven't been there nearly as much as I thought. So maybe I don't deserve that stripe or that next belt promotion and those type of things. So this really puts it in clear context, and so you can see how hard you're actually working. And a lot of times, the sad reality is, and this happened to me, that's why I can say this. I'm not just trying to bust on anyone else here. It's just, sometimes you're not getting after it as hard as you thought. And when you see it like that, it's like, the guy was saying January, one of the weeks wasn't as many as the others, and I was like, damn, I got to pick it up next week. So I got an extra day in. It's good, it helps provide that type of motivation. So that's hopefully a big takeaway from here. Guys, thanks for watching. If you have any questions or anything, leave them below. If you have yet to subscribe to my channel, please do that. Always appreciate it. We'll talk to you soon. And my turtle always has to make so much noise, Austin, when I'm recording. It's amazing. He's been so quiet today. All right, guys, we'll talk to you soon. Ooosss.